it's Monday again. Mondays come around so quickly. Luckily, I love the Monday class, so that's very exciting. So let's get going. I had a big weekend of running, so I need a good stretch. Let's start rolling the shoulders. Breathing out, rolling your shoulders. We're going to do a few things we haven't done for a while today. I sort of remembered a few stretches we haven't done for a while, so I'm going to build them back in. Nice, and taking those arms out to the side. Loosening off those rotator cuff muscles, beautiful. Breathing out. That's it. All right, we're going to do, I call this the butterfly. Kind of a rounding, bringing the arms round. Tuck your head in, and then breathing out as you open. Pulling that belly button in. And opening up, lift your chest to the ceiling. Let's go for 3 more. 2, rounding everything. Last 1. Beautiful. Let's go into 2 roll downs, and we're going to go down onto the floor and carry on stretching. Taking a nice breath in. And breathing out, curling down. Pull that belly button in. Hang those arms and head down to the floor. Soften your knees. And on a breath out, curling up. That's it. Breathing out. Make sure you slide those shoulders down and back. Head comes up last. A little light on. There we go. And last one. Breathing in. And out. Pulling that tummy in. Curling down. 1 vertebra at a time. Nice. Now hanging at the bottom. Grab your elbows. Holding them together. Straighten up those legs and just swing side to side. Breathing out, that's it. Placing your hands on the floor if you can reach. We're going to drop down into our full squat position, dropping your bum right down, trying to keep the heels down, that's it. If you can manage, have your arms out. If you fall over, use your arms as leverage. And then hands on the floor, lifting up the hips. That's it. Dropping back down. Breathing out. Let's go for 5. So we're kind of doing a little seesaw with the head and the bottom. That's beautiful. Stretch. Nice. 2 more. And lift. And last one. Nice. Coming onto your hands and knees from here. So from here, we're going to do our 360, our pelvic clock in this position. So you're going to tuck your tailbone under, look at your belly button. Take it out to the side. So from this front, I'm literally kind of going to the side, breathing out, going around, arching the back. Doing a nice 360. Breathing out, tummy pulled in. We go 1 more this way, then we reverse directions. Nice, change directions. Tummy pulled in, look at the belly button. Arch the back, lift the chest, breathing out, going all the way around. That's it, tummy pulled in. 1 more. Very nice. Right, from here, keeping on your hands and knees, we're going to lift your one hand up towards the ceiling. Now remember, when you do this, try not to send your hips out to the side. You want to try and keep them in your line of your knee. And breathing out, take that hand down to the floor, shoulder blade and head down. Let's go for 5. Follow your hand with your head. Nice. Now when you go here, the hand that's on the floor, push it and help yourself more round with that hand. My English is not great today, sorry. I've used my words today. Follow what I do. Last one this side. Breathing out and stretch. Very nice. Changing sides. Remember not to shift your hips over. Great job. Breathing in as you stretch. That's it. 3 more. Try and follow your hand with your head. Make sure you get as much rotation as you're able to. Push the hand that's on the floor. Push yourself around more. Last one. Nice. Now from here, we're going to go into a downward dog. So hands under your shoulders. Tuck those toes under. Now remember from here, we're going to lift up the knees. Push yourself back towards your heels. And then unfold those knees. From here, think of sticking your chest between those shoulders. Tummy pulled in, lifting up that bottom. Very nice. Now bring your left foot forward, place it next to your left hand. Nice. From here, breathing and reach that arm all the way around. And reverse the direction. Now from here, this foot, we're going to push it back up into a single leg downward dog. And stepping it forward again. We're going 3 times with this leg. And breathing out nice and slowly. Push yourself back. Stretch that leg up. Open up the hips. Last time. Beautiful. It's a nice stretch. We haven't done the single leg downward dog for a while. Now stepping back into a full downward dog. We're going to change legs. And bring the right foot forward. Reaching it around. Breathing out, stepping back, lifting up and stretch. Beautiful. Follow your hand with your head, taking it all the way around. Really extend in that downward dog if you can. Reach. Down into a double leg downward dog, holding it here. And now let's lift those heels up and down. Now with this, don't move forward and back. It's just that bottom lifts up to the ceiling and down. For 5. Nice. 3, 2, 1, and dropping down onto those knees. Let's put your feet together. Knees open, push yourself into that child's pose. And have a little rest here. Nice. Now while you're in this position, turn your palms up towards the ceiling. And think of sticking your chest between your shoulders. Awesome. Rotate the palms back down. Let's walk those hands to your left side. And push yourself back. Now I want you to think about dropping this right shoulder down towards the floor. You get a lovely stretch in your underarm. And let's walk those hands around to the right side. Push yourself back over that left heel and drop that shoulder down towards the floor. Very nice. Well done. Coming up onto your knees. Whew. Got a bit of a sweat going from that. Let's put your left leg in front. Make sure your knee is over your ankle. Slide your back leg back. Hands on the floor on the inside. And let's rotate those hips side to side. Breathing out. Lovely. 2 more. Nice. Now sending those hips back, dig your heel in, straightening that front knee. Make sure you get it dead straight. And coming forward, slide those shoulder blades down, lift your chest. Nice. Going for 5. Dig the heel in, stretch forward. Good job. 3 more. Breathing out and forward. 2, think of sliding and gliding all those tissues. That's it. Last 1, and then we're going to stay forward on this leg. Now from here, stay forward. Let's lift both arms up towards the ceiling. Slide those shoulder blades down. Lift your chest. Push your hips forward. Looking up. Bring your hands together into a prayer position in front of you. Take that opposite elbow. So I've got my right elbow hooked on my left knee and twist. And now we pretzeled and stuck, so let's just stay here. No, joking. And coming up. Whew, I nearly got stuck, which is actually why I said that. Right leg in front. Knee over ankle, slide that back leg back, hands on the floor. Make sure that back foot is pointed. And let's rotate those hips side to side. Beautiful. It's like wagging your tail. Nice. Sending those hips back. Dig that heel in. Straighten that front knee. And coming forward, lift the chest. Breathing out. And coming forward. Perfect. 3 more. Sending those hips back. 2 more. Beautiful. Try and keep it all sort of quite mobile, sliding and gliding. Last 1, and then we're going to stay forward. Breathing in, take those arms up, slide those shoulders away from the ears, push your hips forward, look up at the ceiling. Hands together in a prayer position, bring them down in front of your chest. Take that left elbow, hook it on your right knee and twist yourself around. Very nice. And unraveling yourself, let's come into lie on your tummy. We're going to have your hands under your forehead. And we're going to, from here, take that foot back round, touch the floor. Make sure you open up that knee as you take it round. So coming to lie on your stomach. That's it. Relax your head. Your hands can be anywhere. It doesn't need to be too strict about where your shoulders and hands are. Take that leg round and back. Beautiful. Make sure here you open up those hips. We're going for 5 each side, alternating. Breathing out. Beautiful. Loosening off that back. Very nice. 2 more each side. Open up those hips. Nice work. 1 more each side. Breathing out. That's it. Beautiful. Now from here, staying on your stomach, have your right hand under your forehead. With your left hand, grab your left foot. So we're going to stretch that quad. Now in this position, I want you to squeeze your bottom as tight as you can and think about lifting that knee off the floor. You want to keep your tummy pulled in, squeezing that bottom. Feel the stretch on the front of that thigh. And relax it down. Let's change sides. Grab your foot with your right hand. Squeeze your bottom. By squeezing your bottom, you get the stretch right from the insertion on the hip bone. And lift that knee if you can. Very nice. Now staying on your stomach, have your arms out to the side in line with your shoulders. Palms down, shoulder blades down and back. You're going to lift those arms up and down off the floor. You want to squeeze those shoulder blades together. Let's go for 10, lifting up. 9, very good. 8. Make sure when you lift your arms, they don't go lower. Slide those shoulders down and back, squeeze. Pause at the top, beautiful. 2, tummy pulled in, squeeze your bottom. 1. Now rotate those thumbs to the ceiling. Same thing, squeeze and lift. Beautiful. Pull your tummy in for 4 more. 3, 2, 1. And from here, come onto your elbows. Now, we don't often stretch the stomach muscles out, but actually it's very useful. So I want your forearms flat on the floor, palms flat on the floor. Relax your bottom. So I want you to roll your heels outwards, away from each other. Usually I get them to roll in, so you squeeze your bottom, roll them out. So now you can't squeeze your bottom. And I want you to push through your hands and lift your chest. So you want to push as if you're digging your elbows into the floor, lifting your chest away from the floor so you feel a stretch in your abs. If you feel any pain in your back, relax the bottom, relax. Slide those shoulders down and back. Beautiful. And from here, let's push up onto your hands and knees. Take it back into a child's pose. Stretching the back in the opposite way.
Oh, sorry, hang on. I'm just going downstairs.
Very nice. All right, coming onto your back. Lying on your back. Right, have your feet nice and wide apart, knees stay bent, arms out to the side, and just roll those knees side to side. That's it, breathing out. I want you to try and drop this top knee down towards the floor. Squeeze that bottom so you get a little bit of an extra stretch. So here, squeeze, that's it. Very nice, 2 more. Lovely. All right, let's take your right ankle, cross it onto your left knee. You're going to pull that left thigh in towards you. Now, if you have any issues where you can't pull your leg closer because your hip gets stuck, but you're not feeling a stretch, push that knee back and pull your foot towards yourself, and you'll feel a big stretch here. So some people get a bit locked coming forward. If you do that, you'll feel more of a stretch in your butt. Or you can hold over here. That's it. Keep holding, using your breath. Very nice. Hands behind your head. Straighten that left leg up to the ceiling. Keep that leg crossed over. Remember, if you want to keep this leg bent, you can. Tummy pulled in. We're going to lower that leg down towards the floor. Breathing out to bring it back up. With this, your low back stays glued to the floor. Breathing out, tummy pulled in. Nice. Remember, bend your knee if you need. It's still brilliant. You tap that foot down, bringing it up. Let's go for 4 more. 3. 2. Very nice. Last 1. Grab your right knee into your chest and stretch that leg down onto the floor all the way down. Think of reaching it away from you. Beautiful. Now with your right hand, pull your right knee out away from the midline, opening up those hips. If you need to, you can rest this knee on your hand. Beautiful. Bring the knee back into the middle, change hands, and we're going to pull it across. Have your right arm out to the side, palm facing upwards. You want to pull that knee down towards the floor. Keep your shoulders as flat as you can manage. So you're twisting that spine, looking up at the ceiling. Very nice. Bring those knees back into the middle. Let's change sides. We're also going to use the foam roller today, so if you've got it handy. Right, let's take that left ankle, place it on your right thigh. Pull that leg in, doing our figure of 4. Remember, you can hold over your knees. You can push that knee out. Breathing out, that's it. Nice. Now from here, hands behind your head. Leg up straight, or it can be slightly bent. We're going to breathe in, keep those abs engaged. Breathing out. If you feel any discomfort in your back, please bend that right leg. Your stomach still works super hard. You want to tilt that coccyx to your nose. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's go for 5. 4. Keep that low back glued to the floor the whole way. 3. 2. Last one. Beautiful. Pull that left knee into your chest, stretch that right leg up, and take it all the way down, stretching it away from you. Reach it away. Now use your left hand, pull that knee open away from your midline. You want to still try and keep your hips up to the ceiling. Don't let your whole body roll. That's why it helps to have that opposite arm out to the side. Bring the knee back into the middle, change hands, pulling it across, try and get it all the way down to the floor. Keep those shoulders as flat as you can, looking up at the ceiling. That's it, beautiful. All right, last one in this position, arms out to the side, both of them. And now we're reversing the one that we did lying on our stomach. So you take this leg up towards your hand, that's it, and down. Make sure you've got enough room. And this doesn't need to be precise. So you'll find your hips move a lot, don't worry about that. It's really just about getting nice mobility. Nice work. Breathing out, palms facing upwards. 3 more. 2. Last one. Very nice. All right. Grab your foam roller. Sorry, I should have told you about that beginning of the class. Hopefully it's not too far. Perfect. Look at you both. Ready and at 'em. Okay, placing it on the floor. You're going to sit with your bottom on the one end, and we're going to roll all the way back. For 30 seconds, we're just going to have the arms out to the side, palms facing upwards, and I want you to think of almost melting over that roller. So like I say every time, if you can do this at the end of every work day, it just opens up the chest. It tries to relax those muscles, ideally for about 5 minutes. We're not going to do that now in class. Breathing out. Just imagine your shoulder blades and your chest like oozing over that roller. Perfect. Take the arms up to the ceiling. Hands facing each other. Slide those shoulder blades away from the ears. Tilt that tailbone. Pull your tummy in. Back is glued to the roller. Breathe out. Lift one foot up and down. Every time you lift your foot, breathe out. Scoop those abs in. Nice. We've got 3 more each side. Slow and controlled. Awesome job. 1 more each side. Really focus. That's it. Place those hands on the floor. Lift your feet up. So bring your knees a little bit in, like really get that tuck of the pelvis, tummy pulled in. Let's go into our leg swaps. So hinging from the hip, you want to keep your low back glued to the roller. If you find in this position, your head starts tilting back, get a towel or something just to lift your head up. Tummy pulled in for 4 more. 3. 2, last 1, and place your feet down on the floor. Nice. Coming off the roller, we're still going to use the roller. We're going to do it in a way we don't often do it. So we're going to turn it the other way. You'll see in the gym, everyone uses the foam roller and they roll up and down with their thoracic spine, and it's really not doing a huge amount. So we're going to show you how to do it properly. On your back, you're going to put your sort of mid-back bra strap area on the roller. Hands behind your head must be supported in your hands. Now keep your bottom down on the floor and tilt your coccyx to your nose, so you tilt posteriorly. Now in that position, holding that, let your head relax and try and extend that thoracic spine. If you do an experiment now, if you let your pelvis go, you go right back, because now we're arching at the lumbar spine. If you take that lumbar spine out of it by tucking the pelvis, suddenly you see the real tightness. Now slide down one level, roll it towards the head, tilt the tailbone, and relax it back. So this is getting proper use of the foam roller and trying to get thoracic extension. When you see in the gym people literally just rolling up and down, I'm not really sure what they're doing. Potentially just rubbing out the muscles, not a bad thing. But if you're trying to get more thoracic extension, go down a level again, tilt that tailbone, and release the shoulder blades. Really make sure you're protecting your head, and go down a level. If you find there's one particular level where you go, sure, that is really quite uncomfortable, that's where you need to be. So work your way back towards it. You want to go all the way up to the sort of neck and all the way back down, stopping mid-spine, sort of shoulder blade, bra strap area, because lower than that, you can't really foam roll there. I am going to show you a lovely way to do your low back. Oh, so for me, this is very uncomfortable. Almost takes my breath away. Right, so now we're going to put this under our low back. Lie on your back, put this under your knees. You're going to lift up the hips and roll it to sort of in the small of your back. This position you can play around with. Now from here, bring your knees into your chest. So it's kind of under my low back. If you need to roll down a little bit, you can. You'll find a spot where you feel you want to move it to. Now from here, rock your knees side to side. You can hold onto the roller. I'm going to go down a little bit. And it's just it's nice pressure from the roller onto your low back. That's it. In this position, do like a little leg swap, alternating legs. And it just gives a little bit of pressure to the back while you're doing this. Nothing must be sore and uncomfortable. It should feel relieving or lovely. If you have no back pain, it's just a nice way to move the muscles. And then from here as well, you can take the legs up to the ceiling. Either take them up and over, stretch one leg down, alternate legs. When you're doing this with the scissors, try and keep your belly button pulled in to protect your back. But this is just if ever you're feeling like your low back is quite uncomfortable, it's a nice way to try and release it. Very nice. And coming up into sitting. Okay, so that's like a little, I love that when my back's just a bit tight and sore, which happens to all of us on some days. Right, let's stay sitting. You're going to sit with your feet in front of you, quite nice and wide apart. Hands behind you, fingers facing out, whichever way is comfortable. Make sure you don't sink your head into your shoulders. Push your neck away and roll those knees side to side. That's it. Breathing out. All the way around, trying to get both knees to the floor. So from here, you want to try and get those knees down. Really lift up the hips. You don't have to keep them down. And again, it's not too precious. Just move it around. Those hands can move. Nice. Now, hands off the floor. If you, those doing the recording, if this is very uncomfortable in your hips, please don't do this. Keep your hands down. Take those knees all the way around. Remember to lift that bum cheek. Taking it all the way around. Some people get very stuck. If you find your feet move too far away, actually pull them in closer as you get here. If you bend your knee more, it actually helps you with this leg that's going down. So from here, if you kind of bring it in, that's it. Nice. You guys doing it live don't have a problem with this. Breathing out. That's it. Beautiful. Now remember from here, we're going to take it to the one side. Your foot is touching your thigh. If you can, coming up. Beautiful. Dropping back down. Take the feet to the other side. Tummy pulled in. Squeeze your bottom, squeeze your tummy. This is really good dynamic hip mobility. Definitely gets the knee. If your knee is uncomfortable with this, use a little bit of support. We got 3 more. Nice. 1 more each side, taking those legs over, breathing out, push, dropping it down. Last time. Very nice. All right, in this position, come into sitting. We're going to sit cross-legged. Again, if you're not comfortable in this position, you're welcome to stretch your knee out, stretch both. If you feel like you need to raise your bottom up on a cushion, you're welcome to. So to start with, you're going to put your hands on your knees, and you're going to do a 360 in this position. So you're going to pull back, really roll back on that pelvis. Take yourself around. Stick your chest out all the way around. When you go here, tuck your head under, pull your tummy in. Do nice big circles. Things might click and crack, that's okay as long as it's not sore. Breathing out, tummy pulled in. Let's go 1 more this way, and then we're going to change direction. Nice, beautiful. Now change. Take it round. Round your back. As you come forward, really lift your chest. That's it, beautiful. Tucking round, lifting that chest, stretching. Beautiful, 1 more. Nice, now into my favorite stretch. Take your one hand down to the floor. Make sure you keep both hips, both butt cheeks down. If you're able to, drop your elbow. Don't let those hips come up. Now with this hand, with your hand or your elbow, push into it to send your body back and reach that arm over. Remember to keep these hips flat. As you breathe out, I want you to think of stretching more here. Now breathe in, take your arm around in front of you. Breathing out, reach over. Nice, breathing in and out. 1 more. Now from here, if you're able to, rotate those shoulders to the floor. Take this hand on top of this hand. Keep twisting and push yourself back. And coming up slowly, beautiful. Whew. Other side. Jeez, I love that stretch. Take the hand down, push into it, elbow down. Make sure you push yourself back this side. Keep those hips flat. And reach. So this side for me is much easier. We always have one side which is easier. Breathing in, take the arm around. Breathing out, reach over. Breathing in and around. 1 more. Nice. Rotate those shoulders. Place that hand on the other hand. Keep twisting. Keep pushing yourself back. And coming up. Beautiful. Let's windmill. Arms out straight. Up nice and tall. Take your hand, place it at the behind that knee, other hand on the floor, and push yourself around. Twisting up. Remember, always twist up. We don't want to squash the discs. You want to try and relieve them. And breathing out, change sides. Lifting up. Beautiful. 1 more each side. Take those hands around, place the other hand on the floor, push. And other way. Nice. Now from here, take your hands, place them on top of your head. Have your elbows in front of your nose. You're going to sit up nice and tall, and you want to try and bring your chest, your chin down onto your chest. I don't want you to round your whole back. And just gently pulling it down. Nice. Now from there, keep it there. Release one hand and kind of twist your neck one way. So now I've got my right hand on my head, twisting my chin to my left shoulder. Keep your back up nice and straight. Back to the middle, change hands on the top of your head. Swivel your chin towards your right shoulder. And relax, very nice. Release it, let's just roll those shoulders. Good. Take your head side to side. When you take it over, try not to let that shoulder follow it. Nice. Looking over your right shoulder, let's roll the chin all the way down on the chest to the left. And breathing out. One more each side. And last one. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well done, guys. That was amazing. Thank you so much. I love that. I hope you feel fabulous.